Hi guys, this is Janvi from Surprises and Smiles. So I just want to make a very small tutorial about how to stick beads for a paper-based jewelry. So there are two kinds of ways of sticking the beads. I have both of them here. The first way is this. I've done it for the chandbali. This is this kind of bead that faces one hole on one side. Then you have to use another bead to cover this holes. I wanted to show you the second one, which is like this, wherein the holes are stuck to each other, so there's no kind of holes visible. So I'm going to do a tutorial on this one. To start off, I already have a decoupled paper-based jewelry ready for the beads to be stuck, and then I have an eye pin. It's a normal eye pin, no specific size, and then I have few 3mm beads. And then fabric glue. I'm sure all of you know that fabric glue is the best glue to be used for paper jewelry. So to start off, I'm going to take the eye pin and insert one bead. This process is going to be very simple, but you have to be very patient. So this bead, I'm just going to put a small drop of glue and then add another bead. For this thing, I added 7 beads, so I'm going to put 7 beads into the eye pin, and make sure you don't put too much of glue because you don't want it to be stuck to the eye pin. Just very little bead to attach both beads. So I'm going to add 7 beads. And once this is done, I'm going to keep this aside and take the paper-based jewelry. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue on the side. Make sure it's not too much of glue, because when it's too much, then it starts to slip, and then you'll have to hold it very tight. So a major tip that I would want to tell you is that it's better you apply the glue and let it stay for a while, so that it is not too sticky and not too dry. That way it's much easier for the beads to be stuck. So I'm just gonna let it sit for a while. And this one, it's very good if you let the beads dry a little bit before you can stick it, but if you are in a hurry, you can still do it. It does not matter. So I'm just going to place this over here and then bring my beads close by. And now I'm going to show you a little bit closer view. There are these holes between the paper base and the beads, so just make sure to apply a very small amount of glue between those holes, and just make sure it's very little bit, so that you do not disrupt the paper base and the deco base, because too much of glue might tend to make it lumpy. So I will suggest very little bit. and try doing it on a flat surface so that it just stays. Don't have to move too much. It's very important that you let it dry. So I'm just going to leave it aside for a few minutes and let it dry. So I let it dry for a while, and this is how it looks. And now for the most important part, you have to hold it like this. Now because the beads are stuck together, it will be very easy for the hairpin to come out, but just make sure you do it very slowly, because you don't want it to come off the paper base or the beads to just come tumbling down. So very slowly remove the eye pin and then slightly press it, and just make sure it's in place even after the eye pin is removed. So yeah, so this is how it's done. This is for a square surface. It was much easier, but if you have queries on how to do it for a chandbali, I would suggest that you do a little by little, few beads by few beads. I know it's a very time-taking process, but then it is very important that you be very patient before doing it, because you want it to be perfect, because perfection is the most important thing while making jewelry. So yeah, so hope you like the video. If you like it, please give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe so that I could make more videos. Thank you.